You always say such horrible things.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this next video started.
Alright, let's get back to that bomber guy.
No.
There's more. Much more.
I remember so many good videos.
Yeah, the one of Logan wasn't that great.
Yeah, YouTube told us about that. Oh crap, I guess we have to get back to Hbomberguy eventually.
Tell us from the start, don't be boring.
Alright, let's do that. Here we go.
Laters!
Introduced to them organically, you're not really going to be having a good time, are you? Core concept, bottom line, Fallout 3 fails as an RPG because it fails to make you feel like a person in a world. What does Fallout 3 have to make up for it? Well, that's easy, the rocket launcher. This weapon was touted hugely before it came out, a physics gun that shoots stuff at people. How fun! I'm not saying the rocket launcher's bad, it's not an inherently stupid thing to add to a game, but is it the sort of thing you should be adding to your game before the writing, or storytelling, or game design? One last big design problem. Speech. As a concept, Fallout 3 broke it. In the first two games, dialogue had a lot of sneaky behind-the-scenes stuff going on. If your character wasn't smart enough to know something, you couldn't say it in a conversation. And even then, if you didn't have high enough speech, the smarter, more convincing options weren't available. You didn't even see you could make them. And when they were available, you had to actively choose them yourself. You were shown a list of options, and it was up to you to discern what the best, most persuasive thing to say might be to the character in question. It was subtle and awesome. As always, Fallout 3 ruined everything. For one thing, they're always openly visible to any player.
I got it. I finally got it. This entire video feels like someone being broke up with by their ex, so they're trying to poke holes at their ex to show, hey, she's kind of fat, she doesn't take care of you, she's not that smart, you shouldn't date her. It's kind of like that. So he previously liked the old versions of Fallout, or the old versions of Bethesda games, which were more D&D. This is less D&D because, again, it's made for a Main Street audience.
Fallout 2 is an RPG where we roleplay as a Native American on our journey to destroy the remnants of the American government. So, yeah, now that all the kids should be gone because this is a very boring video.
So he's poking holes at why he doesn't like the game compared to the previous games. Now, logically, I would say,
Shut up!
just go back and play the old games and play with mods, right? It's like when people go back and play Skyrim or Oblivion or even Morrowind with the graphics update, of course, and I mean, I love that game. With the graphics update, of course, and play a different version of the game, because every single time you play it, you're going to run into different situations, even though it's still going to be in the same storyline, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
So, why don't you just go back and play those instead of complaining about a newer version of a game that's not 100% made for you. Again, it's not a complete D&D version of the game, which it was back in the day when you played that game. So why waste the time to criticize the game as it is that game? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think that's in general why I don't think it's a situation where we completely disagree with each other. It's just that he's criticizing and I can't base his criticisms of the game based on games that he's played because I've never played those games. So I can't say, hey, it's good based on this or it's bad based on this. You have to base the game on itself, its own merit, because you're playing that game. You're not playing another game and giving it a comparison. It's like playing any game and saying, hey, it's not as good as Grand Theft Auto. Well, this is not Grand Theft Auto, right? Do we really have to do one more of these?
Yeah, sorry. We get to move on to a new video.
It's another Hbomberguy video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. As always, Fallout 3 ruined everything.
Alright, let's find something else to do.